There's just so many things to talk about right now when it comes to video games for me. It's crazy. Ultimately, I wanted to make this video to talk about Expedition 33 and how I've been enjoying the shit out of that. But I also just bought Dying Light the Beast, and I, for some reason, decided to restart Fallout 4, probably because the Fallout TV show has got me just kind of in a chokehold right now. But there's just so many things going on. But ultimately, I wanted to talk about Expedition 33 because I think I'm only 15 to 20 hours into it. I'm on Act 2. I'm not planning on spoiling it for those of you who haven't played it. But so far, the game is absolutely excellent. I'm not much of a turn-based game person. It's never really been my cup of tea. Like, I've never even gotten into like Final Fantasy of any sort growing up. I mean, I played Pokemon growing up, and when I say I played Pokemon, I kind of use that term lightly because I literally I played Pokemon Sapphire on the Game Boy Advance SP, and that is the last Pokemon game to this day that I have played, because I realized as I grew up they were all kind of samey and they were all like turn-based, and sure, they're in like different areas and there's different Pokemon that are added, and I'm sure it adds depth to the combat with the different types of Pokemon that's added and just all of that. But it's never been like turn-based has never been something that I've liked, and I'm sure a lot of people felt that way too, even before going into Expedition 33. But it had so much praise that even when it first came out back in like April, May, June of this past year, 2025, even when it came out, like, I downloaded it off of Game Pass to give it a shot because I figured, hey, it's probably worth something. If everyone's talking about it like this, it must be great. So I did download it, and I did play it for, I think it was like 3 hours is the first amount. Like, that's the amount of time I played the first time. And I got tied up playing other games, so I just kind of forgot about it and didn't go back to it for a while. And after it won Game of the Year, and it basically it scooped up basically every single award that it got nominated for. It got nominated for, I think, 9 total awards, and it won 8 of them, if I remember correctly. So the game's doing great. But in seeing that, when I was watching the Game Awards this year, I was like, wow, like, I have to play this game now. Like, if it's as good as people say it is, I have to give it a shot. And I'm on Act 2 now, and I know I mentioned that earlier, but I think I'm almost 20 hours in, if not 15 to 20 hours in, and it is remarkable. Like, I think it's how realistic the cutscenes are for me. I think it's how thought-provoking the world is, just not understanding what's going on, and even what I would presume is almost halfway through the game, I still barely understand what's going on, like with the Paintress and with people just getting killed, and like, I just don't know what's going on. Like the Gamage, like I don't really understand everything yet, and I'm sure towards the end it's gonna kind of come full circle. But I am on Act 2, and it's great. And for those of you that have played it, I think I just got out of Old Lumiere, and yes, if you know where that's at, that's where I'm at, ish. I might be like an hour past that, but because it's been a week since I've picked the game up, so I don't remember where I left off. I've just been busy. You know how it goes. New games, just things just be popping up. But I almost like don't want to talk about it like too much, because even what I've experienced so far, I feel like has been really, really like special in terms of what a game can kind of like show you and like make you feel. And I think that if you are even considering giving it a shot, it's 100% worth just sitting down and giving it the time of day. It's great. I think it does a good job at what it does. And I just don't want to spoil anything about it. I like a lot of the characters. Gustav is my favorite character, probably. I don't know. I use Lune a lot. I think she's really strong for what she is, and everything. Mayel is cool. Not my favorite character to play as. And then the other girl, I think it's like Ciel or whatever her name is. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't really understand her move set, so I don't really follow like how to. I haven't really played with her enough to like fully wrap my head around it. because I play with the main three, Gustav, Lude, and Mael. So like I kind of like formulate my play style around them, and it seems to work out great. So yeah, no, it's a good time. It's very thought provoking. I have no idea what's going on. I mean, I'm following along with it, and I'm curious, and it's mysterious enough to kind of keep me going. But yeah, not quite there yet. And but when I do finish it, I'll make a follow-up video, and I will kind of talk about. I might delve into more spoilers at that point once I get that far. But as of now, I take this as my like warning. Like, please play it. I don't want someone to spoil it for you. I have already seen very big story moments, I feel like, so far in that game, and it's well worth like seeing it on your own, I think. Yeah, give it a shot. Take a look at it. But man, did you guys also re-download like Fallout and start getting like super addicted to it again? Because I'm on Fallout 4. Here we go. I just, for fun, just started the Brotherhood of Steel quest line, and here we are. I'm over here building a whole new house in Sanctuary, and I'm doing all these Minutemen quests. And man, I've just been watching the show, and it's been kind of taking my life by storm a little bit. And like I mentioned earlier, I bought Dying Light the Beast. It's been on sale on Xbox for 2 weeks, and I got paid recently, and I decided, fuck it, just buy Dying Light the Beast. And I made the mistake of starting that because even the beginning of that game and like getting let into the open world and everything, that game is also seems like it's starting out to be pretty good because, you know, I played a lot of Dying Light 1, so Dying Light and Dying Light 2 I was so with, but Dying Light 1 and Dying Light the Beast seemingly, I mean, sure, Kyle Crane is there, but it seems like they're going to kind of go hand in hand, maybe. I'm hoping so, but I'm only maybe an hour into. But I might maybe have to let that game sit on the back burner just for a little bit longer because I don't want to lose too much focus on Expedition 33 and kind of miss out on finishing it because I don't want to like forget where I'm at and then just go from there, you know. It's a shame. I wish I could say more because I don't want to spoil anything, and I want you guys to play it if you haven't played it because I think it'd be fun to just kind of sit here and yap about. There's just so many things. I have a group chat with some of my boys here, and one of us, Brandon, if you're watching, he has finished the game. He thinks it's excellent. He's been highly recommending as well that everybody else finish it, and we just haven't really gotten around to it yet. But me and our other friend Vince, we also we're kind of playing it at the same time. I mean, at this point he's probably a bit farther than I am, just because I play games a lot, but I just have a feeling he probably plays them a little bit more often than I do. But we're both kind of playing it. We're both kind of, last I saw, we were kind of like neck and neck with where we were in the story, so that's cool. Yeah, but basically, Expedition 33, the footage that I'm going to have up is probably going to be from like Act 2 of the game. I will try not to have like many, if any at all, spoilers in it. It'll probably just be a lot of like running around, just kind of looking at areas and stuff like that. I just don't want to, I don't want to spoil the experience. And I know I've said that like 8 times, and I probably sound like a broken record, and that's fine. But the point still stands. But, let me know if you play Expedition 33 down below. Of course, don't spoil anything in the comments. I'm very close, I think there's Act 3 and an epilogue to this game, from what I remember. And being on Act 2, I just kind of really want to get through it and kind of see where the story's going to go. But comment down below if you've played it, because I would love to know if you've played it, if you recommend it, if it's something that you think that other people would enjoy. I think it'd be good conversation to have. I'm sure it's already been conversation that people have been having. I'm just like, 6 or 7 months late to the game, as usual. So, yeah, otherwise, if you enjoy what I do on this channel, just leave a like if you can. Comment would be great. Or even subscribe if you want to be here longer. I post once a week on Sundays, and I try to kind of yap about like what I'm playing in the moment. If there's gaming news that I feel like talking about, I don't really talk about the gaming news a lot, but I thought about doing it a time or two before, but we haven't crossed that bridge yet. Maybe. I don't know if I feel like it. But mostly I just like to talk about the games that I'm playing, the games that I have, and just kind of go from there. Also, I've been posting a lot of shorts lately and a lot of TikToks, if you guys saw that. I'm doing a lot of like Fallout New Vegas like lore right now, because the TV show has just got me kind of hyped. So I'm just doing a lot of like lore videos. I'm trying to make them like bite-sized lore. They're not like super detailed, but it's enough for you to kind of get a gist for like the areas and kind of give you a deeper understanding into what Fallout New Vegas is. So that's cool too. If you want to check those out, they're all on the channel, wherever the short section is. But otherwise, hope you're doing good, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.